Alright, what's up guys? This is Paranormal Adventures. It's the Season 9 finale, which is just insane. So, today I'm going to do part 2 to the first episode of this season. You know what, let's just begin. So, my fiance turned around and she felt a cold spot and a rush of cold air go right past her. There's no way it could have been the air conditioner because it was in the far corner of the room on the opposite side where she was. And this felt like if an air conditioner was turned on right next to her, but there was no air conditioner or fan next to her at all. So for a good 5 minutes, 10 minutes, they tried to recreate it by doing anything. Tried to open a door very fast. Didn't work. Tried to use the other door, and maybe the door from the other side opened and did a rush of cold air. Didn't work. And we tried putting a fan next to us. It did work, but there was no fan next to her, so it couldn't have been that. Then, after that, they were talking, and all of a sudden, they felt a rush of cold air, and then the door closed. So after that, they see if they could close the door. It didn't work. And they put a fan there. Even with the fan right next to it, it would only close but it didn't shut all the way. And they specifically heard the door close all the way. And nothing. So like, okay. So after that, Matt and Mike were just talking. This must have been an hour later. And all of a sudden, right in front of them, rush of cold air. And I'm like, okay, what could this be? They try to recreate it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. And so I'm like, okay, let's think about this for a second. So we all think of everything, whether it could be subconscious, something like that. And we couldn't recreate it at all. So I'm like, okay, what could this be? Because I don't know. You know, it's frustrating, all of this, because of how much was happening. You know, okay, what could this be? So about 30-45 minutes later, the weirdest paranormal experience I have ever had. And I've had a lot of crazy paranormal experiences. I've had a lot of weird ones. And I've had a lot of weird ones on group FaceTime. I've had a lot of weird ones. But this takes the cake. So we were all talking, and all of a sudden, a rush of cold air and a cold spot happens to all of us at the exact same time. And keep in mind, I live in Indiana. Matt, Mike, Jennifer, and Sarah live in Florida. Jamie and Marie live in Oklahoma. And Carly, my fiance, live in Texas. That is impossible. There is no way that it could, that anybody could explain it. And all of us reacted at the exact same time. And so, for the first few minutes, we were in shock and going what? And we were trying to figure out, okay. After we started settling down, having the weirdest experience I've ever had, Then we got to work. For a good 20 minutes, half hour, we tried to think of anything and everything that it could be. And nothing. For a good half hour, we tried everything, and nothing worked. And after that, nothing happened. So, yeah. And so that is it. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later for Season 10.